This is high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, presented by Sholo Ford, produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 106.7 Radio. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Little Bluebird Studios, and Hudson's Furniture. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
All right, Mogollon and Fabens here playing on the other side of the bracket. Is going on the attack for the Wildcats after a turnover to start the affair is Jonathan Guzman. So foul whistled against the Mustangs' Noble Tenney. It's going to set up a three-pointer that's going to be pumped in by Jacob Gutierrez. Wildcats got to this point as a foul is whistled in the backcourt by dropping the first game to Alchese 74-48, but then turned around and beat Pinon 70-51. Mogollon, meanwhile, lost their first game 74-30. Knocked off St. John's. So here we are, a little inside-out action with pass. He's able to go up and finish, and now Fabens leads 5-0 here in the early going, but another whistle as they're very aggressive in the backcourt are these Wildcats. And I think that's going to be their second team foul here in the early going, Blake.
Yeah, Coach Manny's not too happy about that.
two team fouls over here. The first one that is whistled against Jacob Gutierrez, as there's a nice move to the basket without the ball from Tenney. Couldn't get the finish, but the putback is up and in. I think that was Owens.
Yeah, that was Owens. He fortunately had the wrong spin for the move, but Owens did a nice job in finishing that play up.
First two for the Mustangs, 6:40 to go here in the first quarter. 5-2, Fabens with the early lead. Well outside, working it back into the center circle, where Gutierrez is going to find a cutting player who's going to lose the handle, try to kick it back out. But it's loose and rolling free. Owens picks it up for the Mustangs. And then back up the setup, the half-court attack as it starts with Tenney. Zone extending well outside the three-point line, and Mogollon having a little bit of a hard time with it as they turn it over. Into the front court comes Segala. Move it in front of the Mogollon bench, right back to Segala. Now set it up in the half court again with Gutierrez starting the attack. Given a wide berth as he's coming up straight away before moving it to Segala, angle right, back over to Gutierrez, who looks at the hoop, attacks with the left hand, drops it off left of the lane. Difficult exchange there for Silva, as he had it dislodged and eventually stolen away to the Mustangs. 5:39 to go here in the first quarter, 5-2. Points coming at a premium. On the attack, Caden Owens is not good as he was on the approach, but is bumped and fouled by Silva.
I wonder if Gutierrez on that previous play should have just finished out that layup rather than passing it off.
Yeah, there's, I think, a lot of unfamiliarity at this point of the season, and coming on the long trip probably doesn't help it. And that's 3 team fouls now on Fabens, as they look like they're only dressing 8. So not a lot of fouls to have. As both foul shots go down, those Mountain Mobile Autograss foul shots make it a 5-4 ball game. Fabens still in the lead as Guzman works it around to the right side where a three-pointer is elevated from Segala but cannot convert. Rebounded on that weak side by the Mustangs as it's nearly intercepted, but Owens is able to complete it out to Tenney. Back inside where it was controlled by Rice. Kicking off this ball game in the losers bracket With Northland Pioneer College, when it comes to kick off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. As they're on the other side, a quick race to the basket is won by Jonathan Guzman, make it a 7-4 ball game with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Nice finish by Guzman as he makes the drive to the basket. Doesn't go up too hard. Does a little bit of finesse on that ball as it hits the rim, or at the backboard.
Ball fake on the right block. Nice move in the post by Dylan Rice.
Rice has got a little bit of a height advantage right there too.
Oh, just he and Owens both seem like they could probably feast if they can get the ball to him. Fabens right now with a dangerous bounce pass as an entry, stolen away. Already up in the front court is Owens trying to go back to the right side, but it's difficult to handle. Still, it's pent back to Tenney, as that was Trey Tenney going to Noble Tenney for that exchange and finish.
Tenney had a favorable role on that.
8-7 now. The Mustangs have their first lead. There's a three-pointer taken. Kind of felt, listening to the bench over here for the Wildcats, that Gutierrez was settling for that one, but he's able to knock it down.
Second three-point shot by Gutierrez, nothing but net from the outside.
10-8, Fabens back in front as Tenney finds Owens. One bounce trying to go back out to Tenney. Fortunate to just clear it out to Noble Tenney. Extended this zone well outside, making it a little bit more difficult for Mogollon to get the ball into these bigs. And now as they entered it into the high post, a bumping foul is going to be whistled on Gael Hernandez. Fourth team foul on Fabens, and that's going to have somebody hopping off the bench. Brian Luna, in fact. He's a little late to the scorer's table, so he can't get out there. As there's a cut away from the basketball with Owens going to the right side. Rice can't finish, has his own miss back up. That's not good, but another whistle against the Wildcats. This one going against Silva, and that is his second. Fifth team foul with 3:33 to go in the first quarter, and the Mustangs inching closer and closer to the bonus. Rice can't convert the first Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw. As Luna comes in to replace Segala. Second free throw is also not good, so Silva clears it out for the Wildcats, who lead 10-8. Angle left, Hernandez right back between the circles, where Gutierrez, who's got those 2 3-pointers, instead hands it off to Hernandez. Move it to the right side, Guzman finds Hernandez. So just left of the lane. Couple of bounces before he goes back to the right side, where Hernandez puts up a 3-pointer that's over the rim.
We've seen that with the Fabens team so far, setting up that 3-point shot as they go around the circle.
That foul was a long time coming. Whistle, I couldn't see who it was against. First one will be charged to Guzman, but now 3 minutes left in the first quarter, and Mogollon is in the bonus for the duration of the half. Throw it into the foul line, then back outside. Still extending this aggressive zone well outside the 3-point line. Skip it to the left. Tenney penetrates inside the 3-point arc. Right back to Tenney, and now controlled by Trey Tenney. To Rice, who has that one dislodged from him, but it fortunately moves right over to Owens, and then a hip check will be whistled against Gael Hernandez. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left, and the parade begins. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul line is going to be a busy place on the floor for the rest of this half.
Yeah, that was an unintentional hip check by Hernandez. Just found himself in the wrong spot as Owens was trying to recover that ball.
7 team fouls. And am I wrong? Do they only have 8 players dressed to the?
Yeah, that's what I show. Yeah.
By my math, that is but 40 fouls total, of
Yeah.
which they've already used 7.
Yeah,
How's my math? Check my math.
That's 4 for 4 for Owens at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass.
I didn't say check your math.
throw.
I said check my math.
You know, you're right. 8 for 8. Well, I don't know about the number of fouls. That's above my pay grade.
10 up. 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Got 2 3-pointers that have been knocked down by Gutierrez. And now going back and forth with Hernandez. Gutierrez in front of the Mustangs bench. Now crosses over to the right. Gets a player in the air, nothing available. Reverses to the right side. And now a little bit of space for Gutierrez. He thinks about it and puts up a three-pointer that's well short of the rim.
Well, maybe not a well-constructed shot, but, I mean, with the Gutierrez count so far from the three-point range, not a bad one.
2 minutes even to go, tied up at 10. Both sides have had narrow leads as there is a nice feed to the left side, but better defense on the interior by Silva. Loose ball, though, right back to the Mustangs, and up underneath goes Tyler Owens to get his finish. 12-10, the Mustangs back in front. Back outside, Hernandez surveys. Mogollon just manned up here, but a very cautious approach to the perimeter for Fabens. As Gutierrez tries to go on the attack, but the penetration ends with him being contacted and fouled by Noble Tenney. A couple of players at the scorer's table, including Elijah Sigala. He'll come in to replace Brian Luna, and then in for the first time Porter Martineau. Did not see who left for Mogollon. Tobias Tomlinson also in for the first time today. As the ball is inbounded out toward backcourt, Sigala coming to the angle left side, jab step, and then back up straight away. Move it to the right side, and then back over to Silva, who had that great defensive play on the other end. Minute and 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and Mogollon defending a 2-point lead. Looking for a cutting Gutierrez. He's able to get that right lane line, and then looking like he had recovered, but instead Tyler Owens getting him with the lower body and will send Gutierrez to the foul line for some Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throws.
This will be Gutierrez's first chance at a free throw this game. I was talking with the coach from the Fabens earlier. I asked him, what does this game mean to you guys right now? You guys are coming into this game 2-2 record for the tournament. He said, really this is all about confidence for coming back home. We need to gain some confidence. We've got some tough schedule ahead. So this is going to be big for them as an organization.
First one rims out. And they already got that one win when they were able to knock off Pinion. As the second free throw does fall. 12-11 and a whistle in a backcourt. No, we got a timeout taken by Mogollon. Stops play with 57 seconds in the first quarter, and the Mustangs leading 1 on Cholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Cholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Cholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Cholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Quick timeout here for the Mustangs as 12-11 they lead. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. And very short bench for the Wildcats. And already with 7 whistles having blown against them for Fabens. Still playing very aggressively. That might have been a carry there that Trey Tenney got away with. Ball knocked away on the entry, but back to the left. Tomlinson, ball fake, has that one deflected. Controlled by Owens and thrown into the backcourt. Guzman forcing that one to be pursued. I think that Tenney was hoping that would just go out of bounds, but he had to really chase that down, else it could have been an easy deuce.
Yeah.
So trying to now reclaim a lead as it's off in front of the Mogollon bench. Move it to the right side. Line up a three-pointer for Hernandez. It's short, but rebounded by Silva. Nearly taken away. He's able to get that off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Owens as he's going to try to hurry into the front court with 10 seconds to operate.
Silva tried to muscle that one in and was met with a defensive force by Owens. Good job on Mustangs.
All sorts of deflections and hustling from Fabens as that will be how the quarter ends, denying Mogollon an opportunity. Whoa, brother, they were flying all over the place, they were. And they'll take just a 1-point deficit into the second quarter on Cholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers, and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
1 point deficit here for the Wildcats, who are going to begin with the basketball, as it's been a pretty aggressive defensive ball game on both sides. What does either need to do to first crack?
Yeah, that's the question. It's a really close game. I mean, we got 12 first quarter points for the Mogollon Mustangs, 11 for the Fabens Wildcats, and a couple of top scorers in here so far. Jacob Gutierrez and the Wildcats. I think that defensively wise, Mustangs are going to have to find a stop to his three-point shot.
Silva moves it off to the right side, where Hernandez, and really having a hard time finding a way inside this perimeter defense from the Mustangs. Very aggressive, both sides are, but they leave Gutierrez all alone. He winds up a three-pointer that's short, but right back to him. Mismatch potential. Well, they got, I thought I was hearing timeout on the bench over there, but they got the potential mismatch with Hernandez coming up on the outside with Dallin Rice, but haven't been able to exploit that one. Instead, there's Gutierrez with a great move without the basketball, leaving him with just one bounce to get to the rim on the right lane side.
I think that's a good showing from Gutierrez, showing that he can shoot from the outside, but he can also drive up to the rim.
Trey Tenney loses the basketball and is picked up and streaking in the other direction. Sigala going to the left of the hole with Hernandez there on the completion. 15-12 now. Wildcats are leading, and now with another potential. Whoa, my goodness.
Wow.
Diving, literally, Jonathan Guzman to tie up Caden Owens.
This guy's got some new energy in him.
That probably could have been whistled. The Mogollon bench doesn't seem too out of sorts about it, but I mean, he jumped on it all.
I mean, you know.
Teddy
shows some heart.
It was hard. There was a lot. It was hearty. Owens now rips it through, gets into the paint. Nice step through to get that runner to fall. Caden Owens, I believe those are his first two. As there's 6.5 to play in the half. And Fabens now holding on to a 1-point lead.
It's a creative move by Owens. I wasn't sure where he was going with that.
It's the Euro game, baby. It's leapt across the pond. It's Euro stepped across the pond. Guzman move it between the rings for a reset with Hernandez. Hernandez there, he's got that matchup with Dallin Rice, but still not willing to try to take him off the bounce. Move it instead to the corner far side, and Gutierrez. Gutierrez back outside after he gets it from Silva. Now on the attack to the baseline right, loses the handle, and it's out of bounds to Mogollon.
He almost handed that off to Owens on the inside.
Less than 6 minutes in, I think that's going to be the way that this ball game is going to hinge. As this is a matter of Fabens trying to figure out how to exploit some of these advantages it has on the outside, when Mogollon, which is insisting on trying to go one-on-one or man-on-man with these dudes, but these guys are having a hard time doing it. Northland Pioneer College is where you want to go when it's time to kick off your college education. Choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. (15-15) after that Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw is knocked in.
Owens is 6 for 6 from the line for the Mustangs. Nice shooting by Owens.
5:40 left as they're given the opportunity to exploit from the foul line because they were put in the bonus in that first quarter. It's really interesting that they haven't been there more often. Is there a runner kissed off the glass? Nice move there from Sigala. Crossing over to get into the front court. Tenney all the way to the baseline before he's denied by Silva. Back outside Noble Tenney. Now he's in the painted area, but a little too generous. Probably had a good look at the hole and was looking instead for Rice.
Yeah, the defensive awareness by this Fabens team is really solid. I mean, looking for passes. Every pass that the Mustangs make, these guys are looking for opportunities for steals. They got one.
On the outside, Gutierrez patiently working it around the perimeter, right to left. Gutierrez now in the corner. As a three-pointer is hoisted by Jacob Gutierrez. It's up the side rim, nearly losing the handle as Owens. Now he's surrounded by Wildcats. And then along the far sideline, pass was picked off. One player's back as Noble Tenney give it to the trailing Hernandez as he finishes that one to make it 19-16.
I love that play by Hernandez, following up, being ready for the pass. You got a 2-on-1 situation right there. Great job.
Noble Tenney now loses the basketball out of bounds to Fabens. Tobias Tomlinson coming back in, as is Brian Luna. And a big round of applause here on the Fabens bench for Jonathan Guzman.
Yeah, the Wildcats have definitely got some momentum in their favor right now. A couple steals, good drives.
19-16, Fabens with the lead and the ball. 4 minutes and 8 seconds to play in the half. It's been nip-tuck throughout this one. The biggest lead either side has had is this 3 points, but that's going to change now as they're getting the and one. Now going to the right block is Gael Hernandez. 5-point edge as he's going to the free throw line, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line for the, is this the first foul shot that Fabens has attempted?
I'm not sure. This is 7 points though for Hernandez, just in this period alone. Make it 8.
Hernandez got the shimmy going as he lines that one up, and it falls to make it a 6-point game. Less than 4 minutes to go in the half now. Noble Tenney, who's had a little bit of a hard time attacking with the bounce, this time gets to the short corner right, no good. Put back by Rice, not good. Ball is loose and eventually claimed by Gutierrez. Coming to the front court left now, angling to the right, all the way into traffic, puts that one off the back rim, it's not good. Rice has the rebound cleared out, and the Mustangs trying to slow things down a little bit. Fabens, despite the short bench, looking to really push tempo.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how that plays out for them in the second half.
Three ball was not good. Loose ball picked up by Tenney to the baseline and eventually into Owens' hands. He can't get the bunny. Now he's blocked from behind. I think they're going to go with Hernandez.
I think one thing that the Mustangs got going for them right now is the foul trouble that the Fabens continue to be in. And obviously we got a couple of point shots right here because it was a shooting foul, but regardless, the Wildcats are continuously finding themselves in foul trouble. They'd be in the double right now.
Luna was whistled for that personal, just his first, but for the rest of the half, going to have the double bonus for Mogollon, as they are having a hard time converting though on these Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throws. Now wait a minute. Now a foul is whistled against the Mustangs. Timeout taken by Mogollon. 3:21 to go in the half. 22-16. Fabens leads on Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
6-point edge for Fabens, but they've had to play through not just a short bench, mounting foul trouble. Mogollon with many more free throw attempts than have they, but still the Wildcats have paced themselves out to this 6-point lead.
Yeah, so far this Wildcats team, I mean, it's all been all about Gael Hernandez in the second period of play. Still 3 minutes left.
Corner on the side, Silva comes back out to Sigala. Skip it to the left, dangerous pass, but a behind the back look to the short corner left. Can't get the finish there from Luna.
Nice behind the back pass from Gutierrez.
And now on the sideline is Noble Tenney. Turn it over and give it back to Fabens. Mogollon's got to be frustrated, not just now that they're having a hard time hanging on to the basketball, but in the bonus in the first quarter and just haven't been able to exploit it.
Yeah.
On the attack, Sigala goes up the glass to score it. Make it an 8-point game here with 2 minutes and 38 seconds to play in the half.
Sigala using the backboard to his advantage.
Not nearly as aggressive in the half court are the Mustangs. Got that size advantage down on the block, but right now Rice offering some screens. Move it back to the right side. Rice posted up and blocked, but instead Noble Tenney calls his own number. Can't connect, is now tripped up in the back court was Gutierrez, but that might have been a pretty good decision there from Caden Owens because streaking in front with Sigala, the Wildcats were about to have some numbers.
Yeah, and they're okay. That does put them in the close, not quite yet, not the bonus yet. So that's a good job by Owens, but yeah, this fast game is to the advantage of the Wildcats right now. Mustangs trying to slow them down.
Skip it to the right. Sigala's got a three-pointer up and in off the wing. 27-16. This is a bit of a surprise when you consider that mounting foul trouble that the short bench for the Wildcats were having in that first quarter. They've now been able to take a 27-16 lead with 1:45 to go in the half. Pass it down to Rice as he is tied up by Silva. Still gets a shot up. Owens might have gone over the back. So he's able to get the putback and finish. And I think that's where Mogollon's got to go. Got to feed those guys.
That's Owens' first bucket of the second period for the Mustangs.
Good ball movement here by Fabens. Winds up with an open look on the outside. Gutierrez just couldn't get the finish, and now Silva, nope, that's Luna, is whistled for the foul, and that's going to be 2 shots on the other end as Luna is whistled for foul number 2.
You know, it's going to be interesting how these fouls shape up. I know you were talking about the math earlier. We never really kind of confirmed that, but coming into the fourth period,
hey,
if they keep this up.
Well, I'm gonna pull out calculator phone is what I'm gonna do.
That's what we're gonna have to do.
8 times 5 minus 10. If you can answer that right, you will get to leave class first.
Yeah, Owens having a difficult time this period connecting at the free throw line though, and that goes to your point earlier of not taking advantage of the double bonus that these guys have been in.
Neither shot good on the Mountain Mobile Auto Blast foul line. Along the far sideline, the newly re-entered Jonathan Guzman denied on his entry. So he's back out now. Gutierrez moving away from the three-point line. Skip it to the left. Guzman thought about it. Instead, it's reversed back to the right side. Gutierrez on the attack, but loses the handle, absorbs some contact. No whistle, but it still will be Fabens basketball with 1 minute and 1 second left.
I think he probably could have gotten a whistle on that one.
Ball's inbounded to a wide open Sigala. He's got another one down. 30-18. Here is Fabens' largest lead. 50 seconds left, and a little bit of a surprise brewing here in the Round Valley Roundball Shootout. Noble Tenney being defended very closely by Guzman. So he's able to get the step, go to the left of the lane. Nice finish there by Owens. Better find by Noble Tenney. 10-point edge, 30 seconds to play. One shot being suggested by the Fabens bench, but they lose the handle. Taken away, both the Tennies involved as they come out of the backcourt. Now it's kicked out of bounds. Keep it here with Mogollon.
If I'm the Mustangs right now, I'd be trying to figure out how to get the ball into Caden Owens' hands with 18 seconds left in the half.
Inbound in the corner. Tenney over to Owens, back outside. Tenney, do good things happen? Well, he had an open look. Oh, the clock's not running. There we go, 18 seconds left as Guzman goes back outside. Open three for Sigala. He step back.
Cannot be stopped.
Is that 12 for him?
13.
13. 33-20. As there's a quick touch over to Owens. It leaves his hand in time, but it won't fall. And into the break we go with Fabens leading Mogollon 33-20 here on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in this?
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear, plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers, and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor. Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
33-20. Fabens is leading at the break despite having put Mogollon in the bonus in the first quarter and was able to avoid sending the Mustangs to the foul line. And what were they doing offensively that led to all these numbers that they were getting?
Well, I'll tell you what they're doing. They're giving the ball over to Elijah Segala, number 23 on the Wildcats, is taking the score in this second quarter up by leaps and bounds. I mean, he's a guy who's got 12 on the board for the second period. Between him and Gutierrez, these guys have got over half the team's points. And so it's going to be interesting to see how these guys finish out the game. Like you said, being in such huge foul trouble in the first part. What are do you have any of the numbers on the individual fouls of the Fabens?
No, I don't think anybody has 3, which is beneficial for them.
At least they're spreading it out.
Yes.
So on the Mustang side of things, Caden Owens has been the guy to get the ball to. Number 1 for the Mustangs, so be on the lookout for him. He cannot miss from the free throw line. He is 6 for 6 at the line, and if you're going to foul anybody, don't foul him.
33-20, Fabens is leading. We'll have the second for you after this on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares. Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
To the game on the seat of your pants.
Yep, I got it.
All right, 33-20. Fabens is leading Mogollon. Didn't have a chance to talk about this in the beginning, but what's an Ace Hardware key to the game?
I think if I'm the Mustangs right now, the key to the game is going to be slow the game down a little bit. These Wildcats seem to score when they're able to run their fast offense. The defense have been great for both teams, but honestly, if the Mustangs can slow the game down a little bit and play their offensive game, then they're going to be a force to be reckoned with coming into this second half.
Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith. The next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night or any night of the week. Call Ace Hardware. Your helpful hardware place with 3 locations: Pine Top, Overguard, and Shola.
That may be the first ball we've seen Segala miss in the entire game. I don't know.
Ball fake to the interior. Mustangs need some points as they get it through the lane, and as the first half had begun, so does the second. A foul whistled against Gutierrez. That's his second, but the first team foul had 7 in the first quarter, so that's something to keep an eye on. Less than 1 minute in, already with 1 on the board. Ball is inbounded to Tenney as he has to adjust his shot on the approach, leaves it up short. Gutierrez with the rebound. Up front, Guzman going one-on-one as he tries to go up and underneath, but there's no good on the putback. Segala, though, has it.
That's the guy that you want following you for the putback, that's for sure.
In the backcourt, the Wildcats making the life a little bit miserable for the Mustangs. To the left block, dropping it off, looking for Owens. It was behind him. Loose ball picked up by Guzman. Here comes Segala as he moves to the right of the lane. Finishes that one. And they want to know why there wasn't a whistle. They might have a case. Instead, they got to settle for a 17-point edge.
Yeah, he really did not have the shot right there with the body contact that he received, and he's still able to get the roll.
Nice job cornerbacking there by Noble Tenney. As he is just back on his heels and knocking that pass away to prevent the easy layup. But Fabens still with the basketball, leading 37-20.
First time we've seen the Wildcats slow things down for a little bit.
Just looking at his zone for the first time, which is a little bit of an interesting decision when you consider especially the shooting prowess that Segala has demonstrated.
Yeah.
6 minutes left here in the third, 37-20. Moving it now to the right side, Tenney. Handed off, Owens. Controlling the dribble as he uses his Owens screen to get down the left lane line, and I think he might have traveled. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he was looking for Owens looking for the foul call, but didn't realize the whistle was for his feet movement there.
Well, you get 1.5. Yeah. 2.5, they start to look. Make it a full 3, and that's almost always going to get it. When you do a 3.5 like Owens, then.
Well, that's the guy, if you're the Wildcats, you don't want him at the line shooting number 3.
Gutierrez thought about it from the left wing. Right back to Gutierrez, this time outside the wing. No look pass to the near side. Segala to the short corner where a mid-range jumper is pumped in by Gael Hernandez. 19-point lead. Foolish foul by Hernandez after he knocks down the 15-footer. He's reaching.
Yeah, and like you talked about earlier, that's the kind of thing that you don't want to see if you're the Wildcats this early into the second half.
Third foul whistled against Hernandez.
Hernandez with 10 points on the game.
Penetrating right to left. Owens contacted as he gets into the interior, and he'll go to the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line after the third foul is whistled against Gutierrez.
6 for 6 at the line. Owens is. Let's see if he can continue the streak. Oh man, I think I'm bad luck. I can't say that kind of stuff.
Yes, you can't play the role of hype man with the foul shots.
Good grief.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line hears that and is vengeful. Front rim, and that one falls. (39-21). So 2 players on the floor right now for Fabens have 3 personals.
7 for 8. That's still good. Still
yes,
great.
Guzman allows a couple players to run by, then comes back to the right side in Segala. Gutierrez now all the way back at the mid-court line. Mogollon back into its man pressure in the half court. Move it at angle right. Sigala wanted to go back to the left, but cutting to the basket was Guzman. A little bit of an unforced error there by Fabens. Tenney now with an overhand pass. Short corner left. Owens goes on the attack, and they're going to get Silva with an arm bar, and there's 4 team fouls. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in the third quarter, and there's a third player with 3 fouls in Silva. He joins Hernandez and Gutierrez. Dangerous swipe there to strip it away, but Tenney's able to maintain and then put it up and in. Hernandez playing with 3. He nearly picked up 4.
Yeah, that's probably an ill-advised move.
Hernandez seeming like he was ready for the alley-oop. Instead, it's reversed to the angle left and nearly poked away from Gutierrez. Able to maintain, again going behind the back, but that one a little bit difficult for Guzman to control. 39-23 is Tenney again going to work in the painted area. No good on his first, but Owens is pushed and will shoot 2, as that is going to be number 4 on Gutierrez.
I don't think Tenney got the lift that he wanted to on that layup. Didn't have enough time in the air to get that ball off. But nonetheless, Rice will be at the line. Or excuse me, Tyler Owens.
Gutierrez visibly frustrated with that last whistle, as Owens can't hit the first, and coming in to replace him is Luna. Replace Jacob Gutierrez, that is.
Tyler Owens is 0 for 4 at the line. Make that 5.
That hurts. 39-23, Mogollon's hanging around, and now a whistle away from the basket as a foul is called on Trey Tenney. That's the first personal that Mogollon has been found guilty of. Back outside near midcourt to start the half-court offense. Sigala pushes it to the right side. Sigala again has it. Move it over to the left. Silva with a fake pass inside. Interestingly, Guzman now is posted up as he starts flashing out. Has it at the top of the key. Thought about trying to go on the attack, but was denied. Move it back over, left of the lane, well outside the three-point line, where Hernandez penetrates and drops it off for Luna. His 10-foot jumper is not good, and the rebound is out of bounds to Fabens.
Maintaining a 16-point lead here in the third period. The Wildcats are still running a pretty aggressive offense.
Wildcats move it in front of the Fabens bench. Now Hernandez pushes it off to Guzman, left wing. He's going to come out to reset, forcing Mogollon to play an awful lot of defense here. As there's the blow by Rice and a hard foul that we committed as a good move to the basket from Hernandez. Interesting approach there from Rice, as he was really trying to cut off his left hand, but just opened up the baseline and there wasn't anybody down there to help.
Yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot of drawn fouls like that from this Mustangs defense, but good job to Hernandez getting to the line to shoot a couple.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line is featuring Gael Hernandez, who hits the first. Christian Franco is going to come in to replace Caden Owens off the bench for the first time as well. Porter Martineau. Dallin Rice coming out.
Hernandez 2 for 2 so far from the free throw line.
That free throw's not good with the hex. I think that all of our watchers and listeners want you to provide some Powerball numbers so that they can go in and do the exact opposite.
Do the exact opposite of whatever I say.
Steven Hernandez is now coming in to replace Victor Silva. Oh, Silva was just whistled for his fourth when I was making my bad Powerball joke. Missed that one. Now 2 players on the bench with 4 nearly over and back. Mogollon also could go right at Gael Hernandez. He's out there with 3. Reach that one back over to Owens, who can't get the finish. The rebound's tipped out and eventually taken by Guzman, who is knocked over, and he's having a hard time. A nice show of sportsmanship there by Noble Tenney. That will be the 5th team foul whistled against Mogollon. Most of them coming in the last, say, 2 minutes. Up and down and retreating away from the basket is Sigala. Now turns the corner, gets to the foul line. What a tough running shot was that. Good looking move there from Sigala. Not just an outside threat, is he?
What do you call that formation there? Came in on.
Oh, I don't know.
One knee up. That was good.
Tenney goes to the block where he finds Martineau, and a foul is called on Brian Luna. Now that's going to put Mogollon in the bonus here in the 3rd quarter, and that's Luna's 3rd. So they have on the floor Luna with 3, Hernandez with 3, and on the bench Silva and Gutierrez with 4. You might have heard the Fabens coach walking up to the scorer's table asking who doesn't have foul trouble.
Yeah.
At this point, it's a fair question, as the free throw is not good. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul shot is also not good. Oh, the first one was good?
Was good, yeah.
Pass it to the left side where Guzman has a hard time with the handle. Able to save it to Steven Hernandez, throwing it back in front. Now you got to be careful there, Gutierrez, or that's Hernandez, as he ties it up and will maintain possession. But he's playing with 3 fouls.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you're the Wildcats right now, you got to be really careful with these fouls. Already in single bonus, still a minute and a half left in the 3rd period to play here.
42-24, minute 28, as there's Hernandez calling his own number, mid-range jumper, and twice bounces on the back rim, and it's out of bounds to Fabens, who's going to call a timeout here, leading 42-24, minute 23 to go in the 3rd on Shoulder Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
So Fabens leading Mogollon 42-24, despite having 2 players on the bench with 4 fouls, 2 players on the floor with 3 fouls. But the Mustangs just have not been able to take advantage. This ball is inbounded to Hernandez. Move it back out and eventually into Gael Hernandez's hands. Crossing over to get inside, Sigala loses the handle. Get it to Steven Hernandez, jumps through 2 defenders on the block and is able to finish while getting to the free throw line, bringing his bench to its feet.
Yeah, nice shot by Steven Hernandez, first one for the game. I love how he set right before he took that shot. Jump set.
I love it. Well, apparently there was a curiosity about who is responsible for getting the ball when it rolls into the dome's expansive empty area, and that was Fabens' responsibility on this side, they're being told. They had 1 player on the line trying to avoid picking up a foul, chasing a rebound, as they're now set up in a 2-3 zone, trying to, again, just preserve some of this foul count. But still, they're really aggressively chasing the basket around, and a traveling violation whistled as Mogollon taken aback, I think, by the change in defense. 50 seconds left, 44-24. The Mustangs are trailing and on the defensive side. Move it to the left. Guzman, handoff Gael Hernandez.
Derek, as you said earlier, this Wildcats team has only dressed out 8 players. It's been amazing to see them keep up this pace of game for this long, with a 20-point lead nonetheless.
22 seconds left as Sigala penetrates, kicks it back out. Gael Hernandez loses the handle momentarily, but he's going to come back and reset. Fabens playing for the last shot as they got to go back over to Steven Hernandez. Uses one dribble to control the ball and then go back over to Guzman, who loses it on the far sideline. Now trying to put this in as the buzzer sounds. Noble Tenney does so, and it turns into an 18-point deficit for the Mustangs going into the final period of play here on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
18-point lead, 8 minutes to play. As Fabens going to start this fourth quarter with a unit that involves Steven Hernandez.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over...
A little bit of foul trouble, but just 8 more minutes to survive it. Playing in a 2-3 zone here to try to preserve. Go ahead.
I was just going to mention Fabens outscoring the Mustangs 11-6 in the third period, extending on their lead from earlier in the game.
Slowing it down after the turnover. Guzman handed off. Now Gael Hernandez looking to turn the corner. Does so, but can't get the finish, and then the rebound goes out of bounds to Mogollon. $18 points separating the two teams. The Mustangs got to start to really try to chip in with a quickness. Move it inside where Michael Harris is in there for the first time. Feeds it off to Rice, who can't get the finish. Tried his right hand on the left of the hole. Attacking from straight away, Sigala instead opts to hand it off to Guzman. Nearly poked away. It is saved over and controlled by Hernandez. Sigala and Hernandez going back and forth, and now a timeout being taken by the Fabens bench, and they want to get Gutierrez back in there. Leading 44-26 on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
After the Wildcats timeout, Jacob Gutierrez back in there as he's going to operate as the point. He's had quite an extended absence as he's playing with 4 personals. Very aggressive. He's got to watch out picking up that 5th on a charging foul, weaving it around back and forth, and then Tenney reaches in to take it away from Guzman, but he'll be whistled for a foul. That'll be the 15th foul on the Mustangs.
Like you said, they had that weave pattern offense going back and forth across the arc, and Tenney said, you know, let's just put a stop to this. They're okay.
Looking like they want to set it up again.
Start it again, yeah.
It's Guzman. Hands off Gutierrez, keeps it before going back to Jonathan Guzman. Now dribbling it to the near side. Finds Luna. Back off to Gutierrez. Forces it to Steven Hernandez. And now into the center circle. And Guzman.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is
from the Wildcats' perspective. Burn some clock off while you maintain control of the ball offensively. At least you guard yourself from more defensive fouls.
It took a little bit, but eventually the whistle was blown against Trey Tenney. Doing a great job working the officials. Fabens head coach Manny Hernandez. It's a good lesson to learn in life. It's amazing what you can say when you do it with a smile.
Yeah.
Sixth team foul, so both are going to be in the bonus here. As here come 4 new Mustangs. Going to have Christian Franco coming back in, as well as Diego Amaya, Tobias Tomlinson, and Porter Martineau rounded out. The only player remaining on the floor. No, this is a whole new 5. As
I don't know if we've seen Tomlinson on this game yet, have we?
He came in for a short period in the first. Now back out to the center circle. Bounce it off and continuing to weave. This is occupied, getting close to a minute and a half. And they're just keeping the ball away from the Mustangs.
This has got to be frustrating as a Mustang head coach watching this.
Not a lot. Now here goes the attack. Sigala with an attempt to finish. The weave effective. Ooh, we were really careful there to avoid reaching in and picking up a foul, and then knocking it away is Luna. Checking back in is Victor Silva, and he comes in to replace Steven Hernandez. How about the minutes Hernandez gave him here with all the foul trouble? Gets a bucket and plays some pretty good defense there in the back of that 2-3 zone.
Yeah, that's really risky, I guess, when you're in that situation, but kudos to Hernandez.
Tomlinson tries to go baseline, elevates from that short corner. Coming up even higher to get it is Luna. As they're already inside, they're finishing is Gael Hernandez. 46-26 and less than 5 minutes to go.
As we continue the game of play here, we're going to be mentioning a couple of awards to give out. We have our Beeler Orthodontics Straight Line Play of the Game. Live to Smile, Love Your Smile. That's Beeler Orthodontics. We also have the Glass Man of the Game. If you need glass for your home or business, Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass, call 1-888-GLASSMAN. And of course we have the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game for the best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, camping gear on the mountain. Go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store south of Pine Top on Highway 260. So we'll be discussing these in the next 4 minutes of play as well, Derek.
Ricky Martinez checks in for the first time here in the second half. Nearly losing the handle, but eventually stolen away. Taken by Gutierrez. He throws it up front to Silva, who's got nothing but space. Finishes that one to make it 48-26. 4 minutes to go. Start thinking about the Beeler Orthodontics Straight Line Play of the Game, and I think we got to go to some of those three-pointers that Sigala was hitting in the first half, in the first quarter particularly, when it looked like the Wildcats were going to get put into a bad situation because of the fouls, and his three-ball really started to provide the space.
Yeah, Sigala and Gutierrez both hitting three-point shots. Gutierrez in the first period and Sigala in the second, knocking him down from the outside. So congratulations to Sigala and Gutierrez for being our Beeler Orthodontics Straight Line Play of the Game. Live to Smile, Love Your Smile. That's Beeler Orthodontics.
Into the bonus and shooting a 1-and-1 is Diego Amaya. Checking back in, Steven Hernandez to replace Gael Hernandez. And now, with the other side, he's able to get them both down. Those free throws successfully converted at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. 3.5 minutes to go, 20-point edge. Have any of these players stood out more so as we pursue a glass man?
I tell you what, glass man typically would mean a rebounds, but I gotta go with Caden Owens as the free throw king here this afternoon. Caden has gone 7 for 8 from the free throw line and has just been a force to be reckoned with when it comes to getting to the glass on the inside drives. And so congratulations, Caden Owens. An interesting fact about him also, Caden Owens, #1 for the Mustangs. He was the men's three-point shootout winner last night. 14 out of 18 points. He went on a 5 consecutive streak, and I was questioning that as the stats came in, because 5 times 3 is actually 18. But I guess I was told that the way they score it is possible. So,
they have a bonus ball, last ball of the rack.
So congratulations to Caden Owens for being the Deemer's Glass man of the game. If you need glass for your home or business, Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
There's an offensive foul that's going to send it back over to the Wildcats. And there's one more bit of housekeeping as you determine the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports player of the game. Seems like there's a couple of pretty good options over there for the Wildcats.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think if we're looking at point totals, as you add things up, look at the guy with the ball right now, Segala, who has just been a force in the entire second half. Come out, especially in the second and third period. Second period ended up with 12 points. Third period ending up with 6. 18, 19, 20 on the game so far for Elijah Segala, #23. And so congratulations, Elijah Segala, for being the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. For the best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, and camping gear on the mountain, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store south of Pine Top on Highway 260.
Steven Hernandez back to the free throw line, where he converts the front of a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass trip to the free throw line. Guzman coming back in. He is going to replace Segala. And checking back in, Gael Hernandez to replace Jacob Gutierrez. Both foul shots from Hernandez go down. 52-28, big lead here for Fabens.
I had to wait to say it, but Hernandez is 2 from 3 from the line.
Ah.
I had to wait until he actually put that one in. But
Tomlinson back to the baseline, where it's finished by Porter Martineau. 2 minutes to go, 52-28. Mogollon kept it close in the first quarter when the Fabens Wildcats had mounting foul problems, but couldn't take advantage by getting to the line and converting. And gradually, Fabens able to stretch this thing out into this 22-point edge that you're looking at. Center circle controlled by Gutierrez. Oh, that's Hernandez. Turn it over to Guzman, who finds a streaking Silva along the baseline to get him on the conversion. 54-30. Mogollon with the basketball and trailing. Got the second unit out there for the Mustangs, so an opportunity for them to execute as they're straight up and down. Diego Amaya could not contend with Hernandez's defense, and now looking like they might just dribble this one out. Minute and 6 seconds, well, a minute left. There we go.
You can hear Coach Manny telling the team, just, hey, easy, slow it down. We got a minute left.
Keeping everything near the midcourt line and just weaving things through traffic, trying to keep the possession. 45 seconds left as it looks as if they're going to head back east of El Paso with a couple of wins over Piñon and now Mogollon. Guzman controlling with the dribble, 30 seconds to play.
Well, hopefully this will accomplish Coach Manny's goal. He said if we can just win this, get some more confidence heading back into town. We got a tough lineup ahead, and looks like they've done that with quite a big lead, 54-30, as they wrap things up.
12 seconds now until this one goes into the books. 54-30, Mogollon permitting this as it's handed off into the center circle. And there the buzzer sounds. Fabens wins 54-30, and this has been a Sholo Ford presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
This has been an iTalk 1067 sports exclusive presented by Sholo Ford. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Little Bluebird Studios, and Hudson's Furniture. This is a copyrighted broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or reuse of this program without the expressed written consent of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves is expressly prohibited. For more information about this game and others around the region, go to italk1067.com.